Welcome to the short tour of Rocket French Premium courses. Before we get started, though, I've got some breaking news. Recently, Rocket French was awarded the Editor's Choice by PC Mag in the Language Learning Products category. This prestigious award means that PC Mag rates our courses above all our competitors. What's different about us? Here at Rocket French, we want to get you speaking French quickly and easily with a perfect accent. We also want you understanding French while cutting your learning time by up to 50% and having fun while you're at it. So, how does Rocket Languages get you speaking confidently right from the first lesson? It's well known that the best way to learn something is by doing. The backbone of every Rocket Languages course is interactive audio lessons. There are 30 or more repeatable lessons in each course. Averaging over 25 minutes in length, these lessons encourage you to speak out loud and interact with the fun native hosts. These lessons use a scientific process called chunking. That means we break down everyday conversation into small segments so your mind can more easily absorb them. The chunking method allows you to work on your conversational skills in the privacy of your own home. You'll quickly overcome your fear of saying the wrong thing. And because you can download all the audio lessons, you can also use your course at the gym, while you're traveling overseas, in your car or on the subway during your daily commute, or anywhere your laptop, smartphone, or MP3 player goes. Now you can sound like you are a native speaker with Rocket Record. Rocket Record is Rocket Language's voice comparison tool. Rocket Record lets you listen to thousands of different words and phrases. Then you can record yourself and play it back to hear how you sound compared to the native speaker. Next, overlay your audio with theirs to get an exact match. That's a fantastic way to increase the number of words and phrases you know while massively improving your pronunciation and accent. Here's what Rocket Languages member Jim had to say about Rocket Record. The instructions are clear and concise, and Rocket Record is great for comparing my pronunciation to that of the native speakers. It's great to watch your pronunciation improve with this part of the program. Well, I could go on forever, but I will stop here. I would just like to say thanks for a great product. Here's how we get you understanding the spoken language. There are just 3 steps to dramatically improving your understanding. First, there are 30-plus language and culture lessons. These lessons make learning the language rules as easy as can be. You'll learn to understand exactly how the language works by exploring these lessons. Plus, the culture lessons give you valuable insights into the people. Designed to make it as easy as possible to absorb the do's and don'ts, these lessons include step-by-step explanations, lots of extra vocabulary audio tracks, and the amazing Rocket Record to make sure you always know just what to say and exactly how to say it. Next, test how well you understand a native speaker. Training your ear can be one of the things that learners find the hardest to master. Our testing tool, here at Say It, plays you a randomly selected track from within each lesson. After listening to this track, you're prompted to record yourself saying the word or phrase. Compare yourself to the native speaker and then rate how well you understand what the speaker was saying. This is a very powerful tool to tune your ear. Then, really put yourself on the spot. Now, it's really embarrassing when someone is talking to you and your mind freezes when it's your turn to speak. That's why we developed Know It. Know It randomly selects English words and phrases from each lesson for you to translate and record. Then you compare your speech to the native speaker and rate how well you did. You really need to know your stuff for this one, but the benefits are huge. You'll soon improve how quickly you can come up with just the right thing to say. And this is how we cut your learning time in half. At Rocket Languages, we understand that your time is precious, and language learning needs to fit into your lifestyle. That's why we have some key ways for you to cut your learning time in half and make your language learning easier and more enjoyable. First, make sure to use our progress tracking and lesson recommendations. Your Rocket Languages course comes with a personalized dashboard that walks you through the course so you can hit the ground running, tracks your progress, suggests the best lessons for your learning style, and gives you your overall progress at a glance. Of course, you're always free to choose your own path based on your own learning goals. That flexibility is a key part of what makes Rocket Languages courses great. Then discover some advanced learning techniques to make learning quicker and easier. Sometimes you need a little support getting the most out of your learning. Some techniques, tips, and tricks to help you along. After all, everyone's learning style is a little different. That's why our courses have a section full of advanced learning techniques. By reading and implementing the suggestions in these articles and selecting the techniques that work for you, you can cut your learning time by up to 50%. For example, it's been scientifically proven that if you set up a themed study area or room with lots of pictures, words, souvenirs, etc., your recall will be significantly better. The rationale is that if you learn in a particular environment, your recall will be improved in a separate but similar environment. So, what happens if you get stuck? In many ways, learning a new language is like learning anything new in life. You shouldn't be afraid to ask for help when you need it, and you should take the opportunity to share your experiences and enthusiasm with fellow learners. When you learn with Rocket Languages, you get unlimited 24/7 online access to My Forum, the online community space. Our team of teachers and tutors, native speakers, and fellow language learning enthusiasts will answer all your language learning questions. We'll be with you every step of the way. It's just like having your own language teacher virtually on call. We also have a members hotline for any technical issues that may arise. Members get preferential customer service because we want any issues resolved fast. Now, how about a bit of fun? One thing we've heard over and over again is that language learning can be boring. In fact, that's the number one reason that most people just give up. At Rocket Languages, we want you to really enjoy your language learning journey. That's why our course is conversation-based, and we're not talking boring conversations about how the rain in Spain falls mainly on the plain. Not here. At Rocket Languages, these are real-life conversations about useful, real-world things. Conversations that you can actually use. Conversations designed to get you speaking right from the very first lesson. What could be more fun than playing games? Now, it's well documented that one of the best ways to learn is to have fun doing it. The Masters games are just the thing to get you learning words and phrases in a fun way. WordMaster helps you understand how the sounds made by native speakers translate into letters and words on the page. Soon you'll be able to take that information away and apply it to other words you hear and be able to write them, too. PhraseMaster goes a step further by teaching you how the words fit together to create practical phrases. You'll quickly notice the patterns and conventions that apply when speaking and writing. You'll soon be able to apply them to your regular language learning. So, how do you get motivated and stay motivated? My Badges is the Rocket Languages point system. It empowers you to increase your learning status by completing key elements of the course. Just by using all the different features of the course, you can move from being a novice all the way through to a guru and beyond. And each time you move up a level, you get a new badge to display in your profile. And for the competitive among you, keep an eye on the leaderboard to find out how you compare to other learners. Here's what Rocket Languages member Remsi had to say about our leaderboard. I just got to say I really like the leaderboard. It's like the ultimate motivation tool for me because I have to find the balance between studying really hard and trying to accumulate points. But I also have to make sure I'm not just rushing to get points. We want success to be your only option. With Rocket Languages, you can learn a new language and save hundreds of dollars. Private tuition can cost $50 per hour and more. If you went to a tutor for just 2 hours per week for 3 months, you'd already be spending $1,200. What if you didn't need a real-life tutor at all? Or how much could you save with a virtual one? Simply stated, Rocket Languages courses are the best value language learning program on the market. In a recent survey of our members, we asked, do you think Rocket French was good value for money? And 97% said yes. So, why wait? Join the over 1 million people who love learning with Rocket Languages today. Just click on the link on the right and you're on your way.